nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all. It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Fix-It presents Legendary Gaming. Welcome back, everyone. We have another Tabletop Takeout Tuesday episode for you. You know we drop one of these every single Tuesday. In fact, there's some video being dropped every single day of the week here at Two Gun Fix-It. So I'm sure you're going to find some video, some topic that you're going to enjoy. So give us a chance, will you? This is, after all, a for fun channel. No patrons, no supporters, no sponsors. We're just here for fun. Now, speaking of fun, I got a game I want to tell you about. It's hit the table more than enough times for me to feel comfortable saying something about the game. So join me down the table and I'm going to tell you what it is that I love about Ticket to Ride Europe. Ticket to Ride Europe. There are a lot of games in this series, and they're all great, they're all fun, and they all have their little niches, I think. And I want to talk about this one. I want to talk about Europe edition of Ticket to Ride. Now, this does continue a long line of really fun, fantastic games that are all standalones, that aren't necessarily interconnected whatsoever. You don't need Ticket to Ride to enjoy Ticket to Ride Europe, and vice versa. So that's always good when games have a series, an adventure series in them, and they're standalone. You don't necessarily have to go back and get all the others to enjoy this one in particular. In this case, the Ticket to Ride Europe game. Oh, and I'm not sure if you knew this. I know for the Europe game and for the base game, maybe for others, you're going to have to check that out yourself. But did you know that you could play Ticket to Ride solo? It's not built that way. And you're going to need a platform like Alexa. Alexa has Ticket to Ride programmed into it. So you can play even if you have no one else around. As long as you have an Alexa, you always have that minimum of the second player. Now, something the first game didn't have that this is now incorporating is the use of building train stations. And I really like this because with the base game, once somebody has something locked up, it's locked up and you can't use it. But now with the use of these train stations that you can build, you can use someone else's spot. Because you have a track line there, so to speak. I guess thematically that would be the answer to it, is that by building that train station, there's some multiple tracks. So even though it's not your location, there is a track there for you to use. And I like that little bonus to the game. And it really doesn't do a lot, I think, to make the game super easier at all. You only have a limited of what I think 3 is what you have during the course of the whole game. And the more you use, the more it's going to detract from your points at the end of the game. So ultimately, you still are not trying to use them, but you have them in case you do ultimately need them. And I really love that touch for this game, that's building upon the original. This wasn't in the original. They built upon it for the Europe game, and it works. It does. So the rules are familiar. Pretty much identical, really, with the exception of, like I said, they have a couple of new things in it added in, like the train station, but otherwise, everything else you're going to recognize. If you are familiar with the core game, then by getting this, you're going to have it set up on the table and ready to play in no time, because you're going to know everything. Or at least 90% of everything you're going to know, and that means if you know, you're ready to go. Have you seen the maps that these games use? The maps are absolutely amazing. They're beautiful. They make me feel like they were kind of ripped You know, right from an old atlas is what they look like. They have that feel to them. They make you want to look at it. It's a board that draws your attention, that does pull your eyes to it. And I think that's always a bonus. Whenever there is some component or some part of a game that's gonna drag your eyes into it, forcing you to look at it, I think that's really awesome. That's a bonus to me. And this game has that with the way the map on the board looks. Wow. That's some beautiful artwork. Classic and fitting. Now, even if you are coming into this and you haven't played the core original box set or any other version of this game, you're still going to have a very easy time figuring this game out. It's just a very simple system. I love the fact that it's a very simple card system where you're just matching cards, different color cards, and you match them, and you can use them to effects then. You can use them to get from one spot to another and claim that track area during the game and secure yourself some points. It is a very simple game, and yet the strategy involved in it is so deep. This game does have a bit of take that, in the sense that if you see what another player is going for, you may want to take it away from that player just to deny them the points. Take that! How dare you try to take that line? Or maybe it's just part of that line that you could also use, so you just take the whole thing anyway. Why not? Deny someone else from it, and that keeps them from getting more points and ultimately beating you. So of course you're going to want to do that from time to time, but you can't spend the entire game doing that, because you are going to get extra points for matching some of the cards that you drew and are trying to get those locations on the map secured for you. There's enough strategy in this game, enough take that aspect to it, that it pulls together really fun and beautifully. Now, as far as ruining some friendships go, that has never happened here with my group and friends, but I have heard that this game can devolve into that. So please be careful. And always remember, be an awesome player whether you win or lose. So go check out some more information, because I think you're really going to enjoy Ticket to Ride Europe.